In today's video, I'm not going to tell you a story. I just want to share some important things about making money. In my videos, I try to help people understand how money is actually earned. And sometimes I explain these ideas using real-life examples. If you take a little time to watch this video, it will be very helpful for your future planning. Today, I'm going to reveal a secret that most people never understand in their entire lives. Because of that, they spend their whole life chasing money in the wrong direction. People think that if they just earn more money, everything will be fine. But they don't understand how the system of earning money really works. Some time ago, I watched a video by Mark Tilbury in which he explained these things very well. I was inspired by him, but today I'm going to explain these ideas in my own way, using real-life examples. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Now let's get started. Imagine you are on a boat in the middle of a river. You don't have a paddle. You don't have a map. You just sit there and let the river take you wherever it wants. Sometimes you float close to the shore. Sometimes you go deeper into the water. Sometimes the river takes a turn you didn't expect. This is exactly how most people live their lives when they are drifting. They are moving, they are busy, but they are not in control. They just go from one thing to another, hoping that one day something magical will happen. You might have seen people jumping from one job to another, trying small side hustles, watching videos about making money, reading about the next big crypto coin, or thinking about starting a business without really knowing what they are doing. They are busy, but they are not moving toward a goal. They think that because they are doing something, it will eventually work out. But life is not like that. Life doesn't reward random actions or luck for long. Life rewards people who make clear choices and take control of where they want to go. I want you to think about your own life. Are you drifting? Are you just doing what everyone else does because it seems normal? Maybe your parents want you to get a good job. Maybe your friends are happy just earning a little and spending it. Maybe society tells you that you should be satisfied with a normal life. And maybe you are listening to all of that without questioning it. If you keep drifting like this, you will find yourself in your 30s or 40s, looking back and wondering why you never reached the life you dreamed about. Drifting is easy because it feels safe. You don't have to make hard decisions. You don't have to take responsibility. You just float along and let things happen to you. But safety comes at a cost. If you want freedom, if you want control over your life, if you want to be rich and create your own opportunities, drifting will never get you there. There is nothing wrong with being careful or slow, but there is something wrong with letting life decide for you. No one else is going to put your dreams first. No one else is going to work on your success while you are sitting there. The only person who can take control of your life, who can steer your boat where you want it to go, is you. You have to decide today that you are done floating. You have to decide that you want to move in a direction that you choose. You have to wake up and say, I will not let life push me around anymore. I will take the wheel. Because the first step to success is not learning a skill or making money. The first step is realizing that you are in charge of your own life. If you are drifting, you can change it with one decision to stop drifting. Once you make that choice, you can start moving toward your dreams. But until you make that choice, the river will continue to take you wherever it wants. And you will never know the power of steering your own path. Once you have stopped drifting and decided that you want to take control of your life, the next step is to become obsessed with one clear goal. Obsession does not mean being angry or stressed all the time. Obsession means giving your full attention and energy to one thing that matters most to you. Think of it like a flashlight in the dark. If your flashlight is weak or scattered, you cannot see where you are going. But if you focus it on one spot, suddenly the path becomes clear. Imagine a boy who wants to become a professional football player. If he spends his time trying to learn every instrument in the world, running marathons, learning different languages, and practicing football, he will not be great at anything. He will be busy, but he will not succeed. The same is true for money and success. Many young people say, I want to be rich, but they are trying to do 12 other things at the same time. They are spreading themselves too thin. The truth is, success comes to those who focus, to those who give their energy fully to one goal, and to those who are willing to work for it every single day. Obsession is not a short-term effort. It is not doing something for a week or a month and then giving up. It is a long-term commitment. It is waking up every morning thinking, what can I do today to get closer to my goal? Obsession is choosing your goal above distractions. It is ignoring what other people say about what you should do. People might tell you, money is not important, or don't be greedy. They say these things because they want you to be like everyone else, safe, average, and comfortable. But if you want to be free, if you want to live life on your own terms, you cannot listen to them. You have to be willing to put your goal first. You have to be willing to say no to things that waste your time or energy. Obsession is not selfish. It is smart. When you are obsessed with creating value and achieving your goal, you are working for your future self. You are building freedom. You are building happiness. And here's the important part. Obsession alone is not enough. You cannot just think about being rich. You have to act. You have to learn. You have to practice. Adapt. But without obsession, your actions will be weak and scattered. You will quit at the first obstacle. Life will distract you. Obsession is the fuel that keeps your engine running when things get hard. It is the thing that makes you get out of bed when everyone else is still sleeping. It is the thing that makes you focus when your friends are having fun. And yes, it will be difficult. People may laugh at you. They may think you are overdoing it, but obsession is what separates the few who succeed from the many who stay average. So if you have chosen your goal, make it your obsession. Think about it, talk about it, work on it every day. Let it guide your actions. Let it be the reason you push yourself when it is hard. Because obsession is the bridge between drifting and actually achieving your dreams. Without it, your plans are just ideas. With it, your plans become real. Now that you are obsessed with your goal, the next step is to discover the right path to reach it. Obsession alone is not enough. You need to know how to actually make it happen. Imagine you want to build a treehouse. You could just start cutting wood and nailing pieces together. But if you don't know the right way, it might fall apart. Or you could find someone who has already built a strong, beautiful treehouse and learn from them. That is what discovery is all about. Finding the proven way that works. Most people think they have to invent something completely new to succeed, like a new app, a new crypto coin, or a new type of business. But that is not true. You don't need to be the first person in the world to do something. You just need to do something that works and do it well. The fastest way to learn is to find someone who has already done it and copy their steps. For example, if you want to start a small online business, don't guess everything by yourself. Find someone who is already successful in that kind of business. Ask questions. Watch what they do. See what works and what doesn't. Take notes and learn from their mistakes. Let them be your guide. Discovery is like having a map in a jungle. You could wander for months trying to find the right path. But if someone who has been there before shows you the trail, you can reach your goal much faster. And it is not just about following instructions blindly. You need to observe carefully. Understand why they do things a certain way. Notice what problems they face and how they solve them. This is how you learn the hidden lessons that you can't find in books or videos. Real-life learning is more powerful than theory because you see how things actually work. Think of a young baker who wants to start her own bakery. Instead of just reading recipes, she works part-time at an established bakery. She watches how the staff organize, how they sell to customers, how they manage mistakes, and how they keep people coming back. Every day, she discovers something new, something no book could teach her. When she finally opens her own bakery, she already knows the important steps. She already knows the pitfalls. And she can avoid mistakes that would have cost her money and time. Discovery is about learning faster by standing on the shoulders of people who are already ahead of you. It is about saving time, avoiding unnecessary failure, and understanding the rules of the game before you even play. The best part is that you don't have to follow famous people on social media. In fact, sometimes they are not the best teachers because their success comes from luck or brand, not skill. Look for people quietly working, quietly succeeding, and quietly showing the way. Discovery is your cheat code. It gives you the blueprint. It gives you confidence. It tells you that if you follow these steps, your chances of success are much higher. Without discovery, you are like a traveler walking in a dark forest, hoping you will find a treasure by accident. With discovery, you have a map, a compass, and a guide. And that is why discovery is one of the most important stages. Because once you know the path, your obsession can turn into action, and action can turn into real results. Now that you have discovered the right path, it is time to move fast. This stage is called acceleration, and it is where your hard work begins to show results. Think of it like learning to ride a bicycle. At first you wobble, you fall, and you get hurt. You may feel frustrated and want to give up. But every time you get back on, you learn a little more. Why? Oh, you balance better, you pedal stronger, and slowly you start moving faster without falling. The same happens when you are learning a skill to make money. At first, you will make mistakes. You might lose some money, you might feel embarrassed, and people might tell you it is too hard. That is normal. You cannot be perfect at anything the first time. What matters is that you keep practicing and keep improving. Acceleration is not just about working hard, it is about working smart. It is about paying attention to what works and what doesn't, and then adjusting quickly. You must be willing to take action even if you do not feel fully ready. Start small, start simple, but start now. Even doing free work or helping others is a way to gain experience and get better. Another important part of acceleration is getting feedback. Imagine a kid learning to play the piano, but only asking his little brother if he sounds good. His brother will say yes just to be nice. That doesn't help him improve. You need honest, constructive feedback from people who know what they are doing, who can tell you exactly what you need to fix. This will help you correct mistakes faster and reach your goals sooner. Acceleration is also the stage where you may feel lonely. You are working hard, focusing on your goal, and some of your friends might not understand. They're having fun, playing games, or watching movies, while you are putting in your time to learn, practice, and grow. It is easy to feel left out or disconnected, but this is a temporary phase. It is the price you pay for building your own success. You have to accept that for a while, your path is different from most people around you. Surround yourself with people who are also working hard, who have similar goals, or who are slightly ahead of you. They will inspire you, support you, and guide you. And remember, acceleration is about consistency. Small daily actions repeated over time make a huge difference. One day, when you look back, you will see that all the small efforts, the mistakes, the feedback, and the practice added up to something amazing. You will realize that this stage, although difficult, was the one that transformed your dreams into reality. This is where your obsession meets your discovery and turns into real-life results. Acceleration is the engine that drives you forward. The faster and more focused your actions are, the sooner you will reach the stage of freedom. And this is why acceleration is so important. It is not easy, it is not comfortable, but it is the stage where your hard work starts paying off. If you can push through this, nothing will stop you from achieving your dreams. Now you have worked hard. You have stopped drifting. You have become obsessed with your goal. You have discovered the right path. You've accelerated and practiced, and finally, you have reached the stage of freedom. This is the stage where all your efforts start to pay off. Imagine being on a mountain you have climbed for many days. You are tired, your muscles ache, but when you reach the top, the view is breathtaking. You can see everything clearly. You feel proud, strong, and free. That is what freedom feels like in life. When you have mastered a skill that makes you money, when you have created value and people are willing to pay for it, you no longer need to depend on anyone else. You can choose where you want to live, what you want to do, and how you spend your time. You are no longer controlled by a boss, a job, or society's expectations. But here's something very important to understand. Being rich is not the same as being wealthy. Being rich means you earn a lot of money. Being wealthy means your money works for you and keeps growing while you sleep. You have the choice now. You can spend all your money on cars, clothes, games, or vacations. And yes, that can make you happy for a short time. But true freedom and long-term happiness come when you use your money wisely. You invest it in yourself, in your skills, in businesses, and in things that grow in value. Imagine planting a tree. If you just pick its fruit and eat it every day, you enjoy it for a short time, but the tree doesn't grow bigger. If you water it, care for it, and protect it, one day it will give more fruit than you can eat. Money is like that tree. Spend some, but invest most. Another key point about freedom is that you are now your own most valuable asset. Everything you have learned, every skill you have mastered, every habit you have built, all of it compounds over time. Unlike money, which can go up and down, your skills and knowledge stay with you forever. That is why, even after you have achieved financial freedom, you should never stop learning. Keep reading, keep practicing, and keep growing. Surround yourself with people who are also successful or on their way to success. This keeps your mind sharp and your ambition alive. Finally, freedom is not just about money. It is about choice. It is about waking up every day and deciding how you want to spend your time. It is about helping others if you want to, creating things that matter, and living life on your own terms. When you reach this stage, you feel the power of all the work you put in. You understand why the journey was hard, why you had to be obsessed, why you had to discover the right path, why acceleration was lonely and difficult. Every stage built on the previous one, and now you have earned your freedom. Remember, freedom is not the end of the journey. It is the beginning of the life you have always dreamed of. With the right choices, focus, and continuous learning, this freedom can last forever.